just make sure that this is in fact doing what I want it to do. Hey, it's streaming. Hello, friends.
Hey!
Let me actually, start with the character that I'm playing. Hey, there we go. How is everyone doing? Oh, none of you.
I'm doing great!
Let me double check. It says I'm streaming, but my other computer is not seeing it. Oh god, I did hit the catacombs. Okay, good. We're streaming. Hey, Rose.
That was fast.
I forgot we gotta switch to our cannon hat.
Man, I wish people cared about my stream.
Do you have a stream?
PD.
Oh, never mind. That's a fun one, though. I care.
Yeah, we actually did seem to have a decent turnout for this last one, when we actually did something.
Yeah, we actually, got things done this time around.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think for the rest of my gaming career, I'm going to use real estate to describe a campaign where absolutely nothing happens.
I've seen campaigns that are actually just about, like it was supposed to be about stuff, but the players ended up making it about, well, we can't go fight the Lich unless we have, better gear, so we need to, set up, trading routes, and, they eventually, there was a Lich that they were supposed to fight, and they ended up doing stuff like making trade agreements with him to let them pass through, so that they could, trade better and get more gear to finally go fight him one day, and it never even happened, but,
I mean, that's completely fair, but I'm guessing those were more interesting than what we had going on.
Yeah, probably. Forgot I deal no damage because I don't have elemental on my weapons right now because, strength.
Too strong?
I forgot how much strength I have on this character. Alright, Skeleman. I'm a little sad I don't have Int or Faith on this character because there's a great weapon I want to be able to use that sort of requires those. And it's basically the quintessential punching weapon of this game.
Is it a Cestus?
It is a type of Cestus, yes. Except it's a... You know what? You'll see. You'll see soon, probably. I'm in that area, so I'll probably be able to get it by the end of this session.
Actually, I'm not sure if I will see, because I'm in the call with you, but my internet is so bad that I couldn't get World of Warcraft to work earlier.
That's fair, actually. But by you'll see, I will mean that when I get there, I will also tell you. I just,
okay.
I don't want to talk about it before we see it because it's a fun weapon.
That's fair.
And yes, the wheel was running away because it's actually a wheel attack. Oh god! Oh god! I forgot about Skelly Bull. But yes, the wheel is attached to a skeleton. So they run towards you and then jump and start rolling. And they suck to fight.
Skeleton wheel! Skeleton wheel!
Invisible walls.
Are those a thing?
Yeah, there's a lot of walls that, not so much invisible, but camouflaged.
Why are those a thing? Oh boy. I almost fell into a ravine that I didn't sink.
They're a thing because Dark Souls! And that's basically it. Yes, Murray, that is their battle tactic, is they roll at you. And they're not as bad in Dark Souls 3, but in Dark Souls 1, if you got hit by one, they would essentially pin you against a wall and keep rolling. Meaning that you went from, full health to none by the end of that roll. And you couldn't dodge because you were taking damage every, 4 times a second. So that bone ball that was, rolling around down there, I just killed the wizard up top that was controlling it. And I still don't know why this is a thing, and I'm not sure if anybody even knows why this was a thing. But if you go where it broke, there's an item, but there's a crab. Like, he was inside of the ball, and nobody knows why. Everyone just assumes it was some prank by the developers. But there's now a crab.
We don't
there.
ask these questions here.
Basically.
So I'm playing Andromeda right now, and you played the first one, right?
Yeah. I've played the first 2.
Okay. It's basically Novaria all over again, only open world this time.
Which one was Novaria?
Ice Planet.
Ah, yes. The least open world of all the levels in that game.
Yeah. The one with the bug things that turned out to be friendly 2 games later.
Really?
Yeah, you actually recruit them to fight the Reapers in Mass Effect 3.
Yay. But it's okay, because Mass Effect 3 by the end didn't matter. Because all of the outcomes are the same.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's open this up, grab this item, and because I know what's coming next, I'll walk over here so I can proc it. Come on, where are you, boy? There's Night Slayer Torig. This is gonna suck! He's like the second most heavily armored guy you fight. And I have fists.
You think you're safe in there? I love this sniper rifle. Sounds like you don't love it quite so much.
That was half my health on one hit.
Don't do that.
Look, he uses the, I believe it's called the Fume Ultra Greatsword. All that you need to know is it is a size category above a greatsword.
So, what is that, Swagatha?
No, because Zweihanders are in the game. Not in this game, but they were in Dark Souls 1. This is actually called Ultra Greatswords, is like a type of weapon. Hell, in one of the DLCs, you can dual wield. There's one which is a thing of greatswords that there are 2 of them, and you can put one in each hand and dual wield greatswords and just be insane. I'm sorry, dual wield ultra greatswords. Alright, let's put...
It's like a greatsword, but more ultra.
Exactly. See, you understand. Alright. Alright, fucker. What if I have poison on my hands? I'm sorry, not poison, bleed.
What if you had bleed on your hands?
Yep.
I think you need to wash your hands.
No, that would be blood. God, he just did like 2/3 of my health.
Joel, why are you throwing grenades at nothing?
Because he can. Unlike me when I first played Mass Effect 1 and did not know how to throw grenades.
Good
If
times.
only they had taught me.
Oh, hi, you're down there.
Okay. I killed him. That fight is always more difficult than I want it to be. Oh yeah, and he has a ring that drops when you kill him that he wears as well, and it's if you block his attacks, you lose even more stamina than normal. Also, he uses an Ultra Greatsword. You're already going to be losing all of your stamina. So, fun fact, when you get to about here, see all those bones? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Please don't fuck the bones.
I just walked past about 20 skeletons on the ground, and all of them came to life. But thankfully, they run on a bridge that falls apart. Goodbye, friends. I just got like 1,300 souls because I sent 10 skeletons into the abyss.
Good.
Alright. So this is a door, so, you know, assuming boss fight's coming. Yay! Well, there's no
So this
boss
game
fight.
has a few flaws, but I'm absolutely loving the weapons now that I actually have a chance to play this game that I've had for several months.
And door doesn't open. Alright, well let's go interact with the only other thing in this room. This goblet that looks like a skull. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, a cutscene. That's what could go wrong.
Oh boy. Nice knowing you.
It's alright, I'm just touching the goblet. Oh, black
Quick
smoke is
question.
seeping out of the eyeballs.
Question. Are you saying goblet or goblin?
Goblet.
Because those could be two very different things.
That's okay. Just black smoke came out of the goblet's eyes. It's filling the room. Everything is going bad. Alright, and now I'm in an abyss of some sort. But hey, there's an item in front of me, so I'm gonna go grab that. What could possibly go wrong? Oh god! Ah! Welcome to my favorite boss intro of any Dark Souls boss ever. Holy shit. That is still so well done.
What did it do?
So you end up in this pit. It's sort of like you're on this like hill. And there's an item at the bottom of it. Everything's dark, so you can't see. And so you move towards the item, of course, because you're a Dark Souls player, so you go towards the things that give you a benefit. And right as you get to the item, the light comes on, and you're in front of a skeleton as large as the hill you're standing on. And you're directly between his hands. Oh god, not this attack. As Rose said, when the trips turn bad, but you're too high to stop. Yeah, that's basically what this boss introduction is. Holy shit. So it's cool because he has these bracelets that dealing damage to them breaks them. And these bracelets, according to the lore, are what grant him his immortality. So that is the easy way to defeat him. You can deal enough damage to just kill him. It's a little harder to do. I can do it on a mage, but not on a punchy character. And once you break all 3 bracelets, he dies. So, easy fight, but holy shit does that scare the hell out of you the first time. Generally, when you first get to it, you're just freaking the hell out and then don't get an actual fight. God, whoever thought of that was such a dick.
Isn't that the idea?
Pretty much. And it's fun, because the item that's in front of you is actually a nice pyromancy tome. But if you don't remember to grab it, then when you teleport back to the main room, you can find it in the corner. And the door opens, yay! But more importantly, we can go buy one of the best items in this game. I don't mean stat-wise, I just mean to have. And it's also my favorite lore factoid in this entire series.
I just killed 2 guys with 1 sniper round.
That's actually impressive.
This thing only holds single round at a time, so I have to reload after every shot. But holy crap, is it a good shot.
John, you know exactly what I'm doing. So now we're playing TF2. Do you know why I'm playing TF2, Tim?
Why are you playing TF2?
Because I'm buying hats. Ah, there it is. Wolnir's crown. Crown of Wolnir, the Karthus conqueror. Once upon a time, such things were bequeathed judiciously to each of the rightful lords, until Wolnir brought them to their knees and ground their crowns to dust. Then the crowns became one, and Wolnir, the one high lord. That's the most metal thing.
Heck yeah.
Just, so there were these kingdom once, right? And then Wolnir came by, destroyed them, took all of their crowns and ground them into dust, and then used that dust to make his own crown. Fuck everyone else.
One crown to rule them all.
Alright, let's see how this looks on us. No. The crown. Yeah! Granted, we're a bit hollow, but that'll be fixed.
Stand still, I'm trying to talk to you.
Actually, can I fix it now? How many things did I end up getting? I got 5, so she should be here. But I would like to see us back at our true form again. Yeah, there's Yuria.
Oh, but I am your thanks.
So because we got 5 levels up from Yol, she shows up after we fight the Abyss Watchers, because Yol dies. Grab that, because it's 50 souls, and we'll buy one of these. Alright, let's purge. Yeah, there she is. Back like she used to be. Looking great in her crown. And her back is like a rippling bag of sex pythons, as somebody once mentioned something online. More cestus. I need a refined gem again. And let's sell some things real quick. Don't need a poison gem, don't need a fire gem. And we don't use sorceries of any sort. Oh yeah, we have the Wolf Knight's Greatsword, I forgot about that.
You mentioned Karthus earlier. I assume that's not the one I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure which one you're thinking of.
That one hero from, or that one champion from League of Legends that no one played ever after Season 1.
I loved Karthus, though. He was a fun character. No, this is the Catacombs
Was
of Karthus.
past tense.
Yeah. What are my level costs right now? 18k? Okay.
I just did.
That's the guy who keeps the healer safe. So if you talk to him here, you can actually get his help against the Crystal Sage. We already beat him, so we don't care. We could get Wolnir's Holy Sword. Can't really use it though, because I don't have enough faith. So whatever. So instead, we'll just eat his soul. Nom, nom, nom. And that gives us a second level, which is all that matters in life. You gotta get more swole.
Ashen one. Focus. Very good.
Also, I'm really glad that Dark Souls, that soundbite, has now become a thing for a group. I don't know why, but it's just too good.
Which soundbite?
Dark Souls!
Ah, yes.
Just anytime something happens in Dark Souls, or anytime someone's just like, man, why is that happening? Oh, because, Dark Souls!
Dark Souls!
And it's, frustratingly accurate. Alright, so...
You're not wrong, and I hate it.
So if we go back to this bridge, and we break it once more, we get a fun little secret. By
Oh,
little
I found a
secret, I mean
cutscene.
a huge secret. Because this ladder... Well, this bridge becomes a ladder. We have an entire, area and a half to explore. So by little secret, I mean incredibly vital if you want to 100% this game. Alright, demon. Let's fight. I love it when you're fighting a demon and then a skeleton comes up to pick a fight with you midway through. And you're just like, why did you think that was a good idea? Okay, good. He died just in time. And hooray, he doesn't respawn. And now we try once more to get an item that I really, really want on this damn character. Alright. 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 Let's see if we can do this. Oh, that was just in time. No, no! I actually thought that attack kills you no matter what. I've never survived it before. Okay. Did you know you can survive that? Damn, we didn't get it. Ugh, one day. I just want a mimic on my face. Is that too much to ask for? I like that this ponytail just goes through the back of the crown. It's so dumb looking. But I need the hat. I'm starting a hat collection. I hate this little area because everyone in it respawns once. So every time you kill someone, you have to turn around and kill them again later. But if you don't pay attention or know, then suddenly you're fighting 7 at a time. And it's a really bad plan. There's so many of them to kill. Ah! Alright. I think there's a bonfire here. Nope, first is the witch's ring, I think. Yeah, and the sage blindfold. If you're a pyromancer, that's a fun one to play with. But you can also blindfold yourself for some reason. If you wanted to not play a character, here you go. You don't know who you look like anymore. Back to the crown. Or the big hat, either one. Here's the bonfire. So I really like the look of the crown with like the cheapest looking gear in the game. Just the rags and crown. Welcome to the Smoldering Lake. I am not looking forward to dealing with this, because I know what's about to happen. Alright, welcome to one of my least favorite areas in the game. Welcome to Dodgetown. You may hear some sounds on the right hand side. You will figure out what that is soon enough. Where is it? It's not him. It's this crossbow. God. The crossbow that's bigger than, I don't know, house? It's like a small house. And I got eaten on accident, because that guy happened to jump in that place at the same time. Damn it! Alright. So before we go figure out what to do about that crossbow, I'm going to use it to my advantage several times. Because that's what friends are for. Alright. I have to move quick and remember where I'm going. That's the harder part. Look at how big that thing is.
Oh my.
So these stone walls are real nice and all. There's this particular one I want to see. I think it is over here. And it's got something very important. Well, not very important, but something I want. Ow, this is very stressful trying to navigate while that's shooting at me. Also, giant lava crabs, don't worry about it.
Did you just say giant llama crabs?
Lava crabs.
I want to see llama crabs.
Well, then draw some lava crabs.
I might.
Please do. Please share. I can't have these. Also, yeah, basically Dark Souls is a game where I hate every single place, but I love the game. Don't ask questions.
It's the game you hate to love.
Essentially. Ah, there it is. I see it. It is very camouflaged. Alright, get me. Aha, got it. Speckled stoneplate ring, real good. Alright. We've got one more thing. Oh god. I forgot about him. Well, less I forgot about him and more I forgot about the stuff he does. We've got one more use for that catapult. And it's because I don't really want to punch this guy to death.
But why do you have a catapult? I mean, I'm not objecting, but
Oh,
why?
I mean, it's not my catapult. It's just a catapult that hates me. And that means that I know how to make it aim at whatever I want to aim.
What did you do to earn the enmity of a catapult?
I walked in a lake.
I mean, that's fair.
Ow.
I think everyone's walked in a lake that a catapult didn't want them to before.
I don't know. Would this be considered a catapult or an arbalist? Because it could be either. Ow.
What is the difference between a catapult and an arbalest?
I think it's how trajectory works. So an arbalist is more along the lines of like a giant crossbow, whereas a catapult is more like a giant sling.
Hmm.
That's my guess.
Makes some degree of sense.
Thank you. A couple more times. Real close. Yes, got it. And
So
that
where would a
gives-
ballista fall in that?
Similar to an arbalest, I think. And I think I'm not sure if this is more like a ballista than an arbalest. I don't remember. Alright, real quick. Going down here and getting the bonfire and TPing back. And yeah, I guess a sling is more like a trebuchet. A catapult is more like, a catapult's more like taking a stick, putting a ball underneath it, placing something on the stick, and hitting the other side of the stick. It's basically the least interesting, or the least, not interesting, the least creative form of, whatever it's called. Siege weapon.
Croquet? Because that sounds like croquet.
I kind of like that too. Ah, yes, catapult.
Siege weaponry. Less interesting than croquet.
I like John's catapult. Generic term for anything that launches a thing. A Catapult is a spoon. A very big spoon.
Thou returned.
We've got the weapon! I just need one more intelligence to use it. So we're gonna
Why
level
don't
up
you have enough intelligence?
Huh?
Why don't you have enough intelligence?
Because I started as a fighter. Awesome,
Fair.
I need 22 souls to level real quick. Let me just sell something worth 3,000.
Well, speak very then.
Alright,
Farewell,
and
Asher.
now we have the best weapon in the game.
You bought the best weapon in the game, or?
Yep. It's the Cestus. Except they're called Demon Fists and they're on fire.
I mean, I like demon fists, but at the same time, I kind of dislike it when the best weapon in the game is something you buy.
Well, I had to buy it via transposing an enemy's soul. So I had to kill a demon and then take his soul and then use his soul to make it.
Hmm.
Is that better?
Pretty.
Ish.
It's a one-time thing. I could have either eaten his soul or transposed that weapon, so...
Ah.
And I think I bought it for 0. Some of those weapons cost money, some of them don't. So, let me put some of my other stuff away so I don't have to remember it. And then, I'll show you some atomic karate.
Atomic karate.
Pretty much. I love this weapon! So you have your normal punches and stuff, but if you do the interesting attack, you spin. And when you end it with a strong attack, you spin and then slam your fist in the ground, and whoever's in front of you gets launched into the air. It's super great. It's so metal. Although I'm going to immediately unequip that weapon and re-equip my Cestus because I'm about to go fight a demon and they're sort of resistant to fire. And on account of constantly being on it. But those weapons will be, the Demon Fist will be back relatively quickly. This guy is actually probably easier to kill than the time we fought a normal demon, and this guy is, well, you'll see. Ah, here we go. The old Demon King. With one eye and just the biggest hammer. And I'm just gonna get in his dick and punch him.
Old McDemon had a dick.
Oh, I know what spell he's using. And it's running time, because he's summoning meteors from the sky.
That sounds like a good time to run.
Yep. Ow. And I went into a burning ring of fire. Okay, good. Whew. I beat him before his final penultimate special attack. So he has a move that I like to call Overheat, as in Pokemon Overheat. Tim, you play Pokemon. What does Overheat do?
Does a crap ton of damage, but also lowers your stats.
Yes. You see, the Demon King has a move that basically makes him explode outwards, but afterwards he can't move for a good like 30 seconds. He's just done. But if you get hit by that move, you're probably gonna die. So you have to run far enough away for it to not hit. Yes, I am aware that I said penultimate, and that means second to last attack. But as you can see, we only have 9 intelligence, and that's after I upped it. So we're gonna pretend like we don't know that. And now we start upping strength again, because this weapon scales better with strength than anything else. Alright, and now, oh, one of my least favorite sections, again. I feel like I like the last areas of this game more than the earlier areas. Or I guess I like the mid areas the worst. Like, I like the beginning and end. John, go sleep. Stop being awake for 48 hours, you monster.
Would he be less of a monster if he wasn't awake for 48 hours?
If I say yes, is that the correct answer?
I mean, probably not, but it's a nice sentiment.
I want to know what these things are called, because I hate them now.
Just make up a name. I don't think I can pronounce that.
Fair enough. John, you can sleep. I'm good. I appreciate the help, but damn, dude, you gotta have sleep.
I mean, you gotta have sleep, maybe. Don't make assumptions for him.
Do I have to send you the video of Samuel L. Jackson's reading Go the Fuck to Sleep?
No, you don't have to send it to me, but please do.
So he summons fireballs that shoot fireballs at you. Thankfully, when he dies, they do too. So I don't have to deal with them anymore. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Alright.
Got to go fast.
And now we deal with them. I hate Brews. I also hate fighting groups. God damn it. Oh, these guys suck. Problem is, I don't have a particularly easy way of, like, pulling them. So I kind of have to fight all of them at once.
Yay, melee.
Yeah, except that I don't... Oh, you know what? I do have a weapon that should help with this, which is my greatsword. Oh yeah, so this ring is cool. It's the one that I got behind the thing. Whereas this ring just ups fire damage absorption, the speckled one does fire, lightning, dark, and magic, and it's really nice. Alright. Basically, it's a good, just all-around, good at everything kind of ring. I just backstabbed a guy with a greatsword.
Congratulations.
God, this does so much damage. Why am I using fists? This, not so much an only fist run, because I have a lot of other things that I'm going to be using for fun. It's a fist run on almost everything. There's some occasional stuff that I use weapons for. Things like incredible groups like this, where I'm going to get past them and then switch back to my fist. It's just, I know enough about this area to not attempt to just fist through it, because it does not work. Oh god. Oh no, heal, heal. Oh god. Alright, and back to fists. And I sold all my anti-poison, of course. Hey, bros.
Hey.
I hate this person. They're jumpy and annoying, and also destroy you, like, real hard. Why? Why does he hurt? Why does he just jump on your face a bunch?
I don't know, because it's fun.
I don't want it to be fun, Tim. I want it to stop. That's the opposite of fun. It was not payback for me using non-fist. I've used non-fist a lot in this run already, and I will continue to do so because I have some fun weapons haven't had a chance to try, considering like some of the builds I've done in the past, and also just because I want to. But honestly, I'm gonna be doing mostly fist. But I know that there are some bosses that I probably physically cannot beat with fists. I'm looking at you, Nameless King. You dick. God, even with an AoE fist, you can't do it. Yes, she's named Swagatha Fistie because it's her last name. She didn't get to choose that one. Hell, she didn't get to choose any of them. Don't think I have anything else that can help. And I'm down on HP now because I don't have any more embers. Because I hate this area. Rose, we're gonna fight. Alright. Damn, that puts me over my limit now. Not a bad plan to wear right now. I'll do this. Switch to the Shield of Want for now because that is a much better item to have when I'm not farming mimics. Did you try to use the dab emote as your fighting emote? Because I will totally dab fight you. I hate him all the much. Specifically, I hate people who summon or have a bunch of people next to them or anything where you can't like 1v1 them like a true warrior. Now I'm gonna have to go get my main, which is to this day one of my favorite things to say. Just go get your main, 1v1 me. A lot of scrolls and tomes I haven't turned in. Besides, you guys didn't get mad at me when I used the freaking Drang hammers. I got them on stream and talked about them and everyone's like, oh, those are cool, I like them. So the Shield of Want is a shield that I just found. Forgot to talk about this. It is a cool shield. It has 100% physical magic absorption. A lot of kite shields do, but you know, this one's special because it increases the number of souls I get when people die. It's like the Silver Serpent Ring, except instead of 10%, it's 20%. Also, it can be used at the same time. So, and like the Crystal Rapier, it doesn't have to be on. It can be in my other slot. I do love how fist weapons end up just you punching someone for like 10 whole seconds. Let's get past the poison. Alright. Unfortunately, our Cestus is a little stronger than our Demon Fist for now. Yeah, so Crystal Rapier plus Shield of Want basically just means that all enemies are always dropping more souls and also have a higher chance to drop items. Also, if anyone would like to know the math, because I love math in these games, if you want to know the math behind item find chance, it's that, so if an enemy has a 10% chance to drop an item, and you have, we'll say 10 luck, that gives you 110 item find. That means that they have a 10% higher chance to drop it. Of course, that does not mean it's now a 20%. That means it is an 11%. So, the highest item find chance you can possibly get is if you have 99 luck. You have, let's see, the Crystal Sage's Rapier, the Mimic Head, a Golden Coin active, and I can't remember what the other one is. But it brings you up to a total of 599, i.e. that 10% chance has now become 60%. It's real good. It's real silly. Ow, I hate you. Alright, and I don't think I can jump over this, but I'm gonna try. Nope, never. Oh, hello, friend. I was so close to the next bonfire. So now you see why I hate this area. It is essentially that everywhere you go, you are thrown into a fight in the worst possible way because you are never like prepared for what's about to hit you. Things often come at you from multiple sides, and you don't get to be as methodical as you normally do. Which is how I tend to play these games, is take it slow, kill everything one by one. However, since I know the path, and I know where I've died, if I go down here, dodge the fire, alright, cool. Let's see, let's switch to some Demon Fist for this, because dogs don't like fire.
Where did you get the idea that dogs don't like fire?
Dark Souls.
I'm pretty sure I have seen a dog try to lick fire before.
I feel like that's...
It wasn't a particularly smart dog.
I was gonna say, like, that's Accurate. And I'm sure you have seen it. I'm sure I've seen that. Alright. Nope, not that. Ooh, I'm actually really close to one of the bows I'm going to be using. Mostly as a way to pick off enemies, or not pick off enemies, but get enemies to come towards me so I don't have to go in bad fights. Because I'm smart. You can tell because I have 9 intelligence.
I mean, that's almost average.
Yeah, and the average person is smart.
But Dominic, how smart is the average person on average?
Smarter than average, I'd say.
I can't remember if it was you or Aaron I had that discussion with.
Oh, I remember that, though. Oh, an ember, thank goodness. When did I get another one? I'm real upset that I didn't realize that. But, hey, we're gonna get some useful stuff here real quick. A is this strange-looking wall. B is past all of these, lava slugs. Lava ooze. Esta shard. We fall back down and go this way again because I don't want to deal with them. I think they're weak to magic, but I don't have any of that. Also, yeah, those things are sort of dogs. Best guess I have. I think they're actually...
Dominic, aren't you a muscle wizard?
Not really. I'm more like a muscle. Just one muscle.
A single muscle.
Yep. I'd put her more as a muscle witch. A muscle sorcerer, perhaps. And I mean, to be fair, I do shoot fire out of my hands, so I guess, like, that sort of fits. Let me see. I don't remember what you get for the old Demon King. I know you get a spell, but we can't use that. Ah, the Demon King's, or the old King's Great Hammer. Don't have a faith or intelligence to use that Great Hammer. That's a weird thing to have to say. So we'll eat his soul. Which is not enough to level up, because the old Demon King is old and, well, you know, old people don't have as many souls. Clearly. Yes, she has one muscle. It is her chin. Accurate. Also, now that I know I don't need... Like, now that I know, like... I guess it's more, once we start being able to level up the Demon Fist more, I will be able to respec and take away a bunch of that dex I put in. Because I don't need it anymore. And I would really like to be able to, just have more punching power. Alright. What other things are in this area? I know there's a couple items that I'm not gonna get. I'm just not going to. Like, I'm not even gonna try. It's almost impossible. And when I say almost impossible, I actually mean it. You have to do a lot of work. And I don't think I've ever done it on any playthrough. Because it's not just a lot of work, it is a lot of planning, a lot of figuring stuff out, and almost, like, stuff that you almost have to respec to be able to do. Or at least to make it easy. Also, when you run this really long hallway for absolutely no reason, that doesn't have a hole in it, but could have a hole in it if I had remembered. Hey, Crystal Lizard. And he drops a Chaos Gem? Yep. Chaos Gem is really fun. If you're playing a Pyromancer, you use Chaos Gems. They scale with intelligence and faith, just like Pyromancy. And they deal fire damage, just like Pyromancy. So you end up with a weapon that's just really, really good. And that's silly. And back to these guys. That was a greedy drink, but that's fine. Okay, cool. And my favorite item in the game, not a Titanite shard, but the Izalith Pyromancy Tome. Only because it gives you, personally, my favorite Pyromancy spell. You won't get to see it in this run because you guys are forcing me to use Fist, but that's fine. It's okay, I don't care. Let's see. Oh, yes, the catapult. That's what we're still trying to do. This area is so large. This, like, massive underground area that you have to get through just to turn off the catapult. Nah, I can't use it once because I don't have enough intelligence or faith to use it. I am almost 100% sure. But I will tell you what it does because I love it. It is, all the pyromancy spells basically are just, like, a lot of them are an orb of fire. This one is an orb of fire, but it also sets a pool of lava underneath them. So, not only is it useful for simply just dealing a little extra damage, it also is really good at people who block. Because they tend to block the first hit, and then as they put their shield down to attack you, the lava procs.
That sounds fun.
It's really cool, because it's just so useful. I've killed a lot of stuff with that, like, putting their shield down thing. Because, like, I'll even get close to them. This wall looks suspicious, because that's not a wall. Anyways, I get close to them, and they put their guard down. How? You didn't even know I was here yet. How did you hit me?
Does it really need to know you're there?
Yes.
I mean, I just randomly attack the space behind me all the time.
I hate these Black Knights.
It's okay. They hate you too.
Yeah, I've noticed. The one downside to the Demon Fist is that it scales with faith and intelligence because it is a fire weapon. And I don't have much faith or intelligence, so the fire part of it doesn't do a lot. But it has some incredibly good moves that are useful, so the weapon still ends up being pretty amazing. So, I'm not going to go down there because I already know what it is. You'll see why I'm not going to go grab some of the items in this area. It's coming soon. After I kill these rats. And I punch this wall, which isn't a wall. There's a lot of real fake walls in this. I don't know why they decided this area would have them all. I don't know what this creature is, but it scares the shit out of me. And I'm really
Have you tried
glad it's
killing
not alive. It might be a tree. I honestly don't know, but it looks like a giant, like, spider. Anyways, so if you get on here, you will notice that the floor is hot lava. That there's a bunch of items over there. I'm not getting those items. I ain't dealing with that shit today. Or any day. I don't. Let's see. What's my armor or my fire armor? Let me see what it's like for a couple seconds. Yep, that is how fast it drains your health. So let's even let's go all the way. Let's put on that. This gives more fire resist. Do I have any fire resisty clothing? No. All right, you guys are not part of my talk. Let's, yeah, that did nothing. Nothing! And yes, the floor is lava, and I appreciate it so much. Alright, so let's ignore that for now, / ever. And, oh god, I forgot we're gonna see them again. Oh, we're gonna see another guy again. There's a lot of seeing things again in this area too. So, giant rat who hates fire. Wall that hates fire. And this is where you say, wow, that's a lot of invisible walls. How many more can there be? How about an invisible wall behind an invisible wall? Fuck this game. And these boys. I hate them. I'm glad my curse resist is so high, but no, please stop, stop, stop. Good. And they're jumpy boys too, and that's real annoying to fight. Oh god, that almost killed me. Alright, one more. I just have to do him before he manages to kill me with the curse. Good. Oh, good. Also, weirdly enough, the curse effect, what it looks like is your body basically turns into crystals. You fall down and, like, smash apart. So before we go up that staircase, we have one more friend that we recently fought. By recently, I mean in this stream. We get to fight him again. Where are you? Ah, yes. Night Slayer Sorig. He still hurts. But now, instead of him being a phantom who invaded my world, he is actually in my world.
Yay.
It changes the rules a little bit, I think. I'm not sure if it's like it changes how much he has to heal with or what, but like something's a bit different about it. Granted, I still pin him against a wall and try to beat the shit out of him before he gets to dodge. Okay, good, it worked. But yeah, the Fume Ultra Greatsword. Let's see how big this Greatsword is. It requires 50 strength. What?
I don't think that's enough strength.
Let me just switch to see what this looks like. What the fuck? This sword is ridiculous. So he is here in part of this plot because most of the characters you run into as phantoms are actually part of your world. Like, they are real characters. It's just that a lot of the time they are invading your world to try to do stuff. And then later you end up being like either in their world or I guess the world's, I don't know. But they're all part of the same world. And now we have to fight this dude over the lava. And hope we don't roll. Alright. What are you doing? Beating me. That's what he's doing. Don't you dare knock me into the lava. Oh god. Oh god, I just realized how low my health was. Okay, good. Dark Souls! That is why. Okay. We're getting very close to the catapult. And we're finally about to grab a weapon that I'm glad I put Dex into now that I'm thinking about it. Because it will be the thing I use to pull enemies to us. And to fight things that I physically can't reach with my fists. That will be when it is fine to not to use fists. So if you notice, there are 2 ladders here. And it's because that is what we want to get to. And now we have a place to fall without dying. You know what's appreciated? Not dying. Hey, Dragon Rider Bow. 19 strength, 15 dexterity. It is the first of the great bows that you run into. And they are great. And let me pull it out and see what it looks like. 'Cause if it's the one I'm thinking of, I think it's the size of me. Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking about one of the later. Oh yeah, because this is a normal bow. Never mind, don't care. That'll be when we get to Anor Londo? Oh shit! I forgot. This is within range of the catapult. Ow! God. I can't wait till we finish taking that thing down. I forgot we don't have a clip of me saying that yet. Alright. Demon Fist for this because I know some skelly men want to fight. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch to this, to the Crystal Sage Rapier because I want to see if I can get a drop from them. Because it's silly. Please, please stop. Alright, one of them just fell through the world, that's fine. But darn. So you can get their wheel as a shield. And it's real silly and dumb and not at all useful. And my favorite thing you can do with it is, I'm sorry, it's not a shield, it is a weapon. It's just that you can like block pretty efficiently with it considering it's a weapon. But its ability is you turn the wheel on the side and spin it! And you put it up against your enemies and spin them to death. You basically turn into Garen for a bit.
Spin to win?
Yep. I believe the ability is called Wheel of Fate. Oh god. Oh god, I aggroed both of them? Oh, this is bad for me.
That's always a phrase you want to hear.
Okay, there's one. Alright, well if you're not gonna attack, then I will. God. I was waiting to dodge out of the way, and you wouldn't attack, so then I just killed you instead. Is that what you wanted? Alright, so if you were doubting when I said that this is the size of a small house, here you go. That is what has been shooting us. And fun fact, it's automatic, so I killed them, that doesn't matter. But you can turn it off with this lever. But god, this thing is huge! Just imagine how big the bolts are that were hitting me. And sadness for the dead giants. I'm assuming they were the ones who set it up, or were slaved into making it, or something. Ask Pierre for the Dark Souls lore. He is better at it than me. I try, but my goodness, it is not easy to figure out. John, you have never heard that before. I don't have anything to heal with, do I? Alright, well, we're gonna go into this fight with no HP and see how it goes. So some of you may remember our friend Henri and our friend Horace. We met them on the Road of Sacrifice. Horace was the guy without a tongue, so he could not speak. Henri is, weirdly enough, his gender changes based on the gender of your character. Goodbye, bug. Alright. Oh, cool, it died? Well, what the fuck? I have failed to proc it, but that's fine. On most playthroughs, if you do it normally, Horace will be here, and he will fight you. Because Horace has gone hollow, much like I am doing, except he goes a little insane when he does. And if you... Henri, like, asks where he is, and if you tell him, I believe Henri dies. Unless you go and kill Horace beforehand. Let's see, don't need these. I think that's 2 levels.
That is, wasn't it?
I need more Titanite scales.
Pretty.
Tim, give me some more Titanite scales.
I'll put it on my to-do list.
Thank you.
Well,
You better.
very good.
Alright.
They would actually get done.
Don't worry, anything I put on my to-do list doesn't get done.
Farewell, Ashen Mud Maid.
Alright. Well, we have finished that area, so it is time to go to the place that, for some reason, people affectionately refer to as Disney World.
Disney World!
Murray, I'm so confused as to what you're talking about. I'm like going silent trying to figure out what in the hell you're saying. And I just can't. Okay. I really need a refined gem for these. And this is Disney World. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, which is so beautiful. God, I love the scenery in these games. Ah, yes, Horus, that's what you mean. And now we get to fight a terrifying monstrosity. Welcome to Dark Souls, basically. So... Alright, keep your eye on that passageway. Oh. This is what I want in life. Oh god! Oh, I always
Is it
forget
Disney
you do
World?
that. Oh, please! No, no. God. Why?
This does not sound like Disney World.
Mickey, please stop. God, please. Actually, no, I really like Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Oh god, please. Oh, why does he hurt so much? I really like this area, I just hate him. And he wouldn't be so bad. Like, all of these guys, when they die, they don't respawn. It's just the problem that there's only 3 in the game. He's one of them, and later I have to fight 2 at once. 2! At once!
Dominic, do you need an adult?
I need 2 adults. They're called my parents. John, I have liked lots of places in this game. Okay, okay. Okay. And he moves really far, so if... Oh, God. So, like, if you dodge him, then you don't necessarily get to immediately attack. And it's very frustrating. And he's got, like, a toothy vagina stomach, too, and that doesn't help.
Did you say toothy vagina stomach?
Yeah, and everyone on stream will tell you that I am not wrong.
I just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly.
Come on. He's almost... Yes! And hey, he gave me a ring that I really want. Pontiff's right eye. So, whereas Pontiff's left eye, a ring I got longer ass time ago, gives me bonus health back when I hit something multiple times, this one increases my damage when I hit something multiple times. So this shimmery doorway here, I would not be able to enter had I not defeated the Deacons of the Deep. But since I did that, I enter. So if you go the the standard like normal player way and don't like realize what's past the Crystal Sage, you will get to this area and be very confused and have to go back and start doing stuff. Doing stuff meaning looking around and wondering really hard. Oh, you guys think this guy was bad? You thought his toothy vagina stomach was bad? Just do yourself a favor, go to Google and type in, what was he named? The Gaping Maw Dragon? Something like that. He was 1,000 times worse. That was like everything about him. I am wearing too much now. I need to take that off. Should be good. I don't.
Or
use
just Google the
greatsword.
phrase vagina dentata.
No.
Yeah, please don't actually.
Ah, he is named the Gaping Maw Dragon. Or I'm sorry, the Gaping Dragon. God, he was a mess. He was like that thing, except if the toothy vagina extended all the way to his face. He gave me nightmares. He didn't, but I hated fighting him. These guys hurt a lot, but, and I love this, they have very low poise, and you can tell, I mean, they're very frail. And they fight like it. So if you start hitting them, they will probably get hit stunned by every hit. Because again, this game's design is insanely good. That's fair, actually. The reason I think everyone initially did that is because, although it's not flesh-toned enough to look like one, back when that game came out, graphics were not quite the same as they are now, and that thing crawled out of the, like, river nearby. God, I forgot that cutscene. That thing was not what you wanted to see all of a sudden. But that was, like, all you could think of while fighting this thing. And by the way, God, that arena was huge! And, my goodness, it was insane. That whole fight was, like, ridiculous. This guy, which I believe are called fire witches, they're actually cool because that stuff that God, I hate them. Oh, that's the other one, isn't it? I've aggroed them both again. So that big fiery staff they're holding is one of the cool weapons in this game because it is both a staff, as in it casts sorceries, and it is a weapon in that you can use it for standard attacks. Please let me out. I just need to heal. But there are not a whole lot of things that can be used like that. And I believe that's a staff that also like increases fire damage or something like that. I only recently like found one. And it was really cool to me. Because no matter how you want to play, there's a weapon in the game to make that playstyle work. Alright. I don't hate this area, but I do kind of hate fighting these guys, because if you let them start a combo on you, you will probably die. Because they really hurt, and their attack timing is very much what your dodge timing is not supposed to be working with. Now, if you'll notice, there's stuff down here, but there is no way to get down here. Like, if only this was like a staircase, or, oh yeah, it's a staircase, never mind. Butt punch! Butt punch! Butt punch!
Butt punch?
Butt punch.
Whose butt are you punching?
Irithalian Knight? God, Pontiff Sullivan is next. I just realized who the next boss is. I really don't want to start that. Alright, Doris. That's right. This witch's name is Doris. But we get her spell, which proves her name is Doris. She's the only one who drops it. Spelled very weirdly. I kind of want to look up more about her, because I found out that that is in fact a character the other day, not just another one of them, because she looks the same as all the other evangelists, I believe is that enemy's name. Also, that's true. Thankfully, in this game, if anyone starts a combo with you with something sharp, then you're probably fine as long as you dodge after the first hit. So what I'm saying is before it's a combo. If it's a combo, you die. Now I have the urge to start a combo with someone and yell, I'll take a number 5. With fries. Tim, laugh at my jokes.
I refuse.
Fair enough. I'd say I laugh at your jokes, but...
Mostly you just groan and tell me to stop.
It's true. So it would be a smart thing to go back to base now, but I'm not going to do that yet because I have a couple things I want to do. Specifically one thing. Basically just one. Not that. I just wanted to do it anyways. There is a couple good items. By a couple I mean I think just one. But here's the thing. You have to be very careful. Because if you see that smoking cloud of dust, that is an enemy who can go invisible. So while you're grabbing this item, they come up and stab you off it. That really got me the first couple times I played this. I hate this game. And so you do that, and then you walk over here, and I felt like there was another one. Maybe not. Good. There's a Corvi in here for some reason. Don't know why. And he's got red eyes. Also don't know why. But you come over here, you're like, oh, that item didn't feel like it was worth it. Surprised there's a second item. And it's an undead bone shard, which is really useful. They hide things real well in this game. Exploration is so good. Oh, one of them you had to kill that giant worm for. And the only easy way to do that is to have the trebuchet on your back or have one specific bow, because that one shoots 3 arrows at once. Yeah, exactly. I don't hate the area. I just hate everything in this area. Thank you, Murray. You understand me. Sell some souls. Don't need the blue moss clumps. Fast forward to me needing the blue moss clumps. Oh, yeah, I don't need you. And I think that's it. And I can't upgrade my good weapons yet.
That is what.
How do I got? I still need that refined gem. Although now that I'm pulling strength, it's gonna get outclassed again. Oh wow. Should I be leveling up health? Should I be leveling up stamina, dexterity, maybe carry weight? Should I be leveling up anything besides strength? Yes. Am I gonna level up anything besides strength? Ain't no way. Good, I did that. Alright. Let's see if we can at least open some shortcuts to Sullivan beforehand. John, don't hate me. Just hate everything about me. It's different. Alright. I know what the first thing I'm doing is. Alright, couple items that are protected by, like, 3 fire witches and 4 Arthelian guards. Did you just call me Don? Because I am okay with being called Don.
Because Italian, or...
It's alright. Oh god, I hate their combos. Alright, alright. I'm out. I'm out. Through this wall. Through the wall. No, no. It's okay, I'll get that later. Ah, oh god, why can he see through walls? Aha, you have fallen for my plan of separating you from your group. How am I alive? Good question. The answer may surprise you. Dark Souls! That's the answer.
You're not wrong.
It's because I'm good at this game. That's why. It's the one game in my life that I am good at. The one that is supposed to make you incredibly angry. Maybe it's because I'm good at being incredibly angry. Okay, good. And this item that I wish I could get, I have to fall from the top 4. Alright, so remember how we talked about enemies that go invisible and... You think I mean luck? No, it's skill. It's like when you're playing a card game and you draw the card you need. It's skill. Yes, I am also good at Pathfinder. Like that time where I skillfully caused the bullet to fall down on his first turn. Skillfully.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Why don't you understand how skilled I am? So, these guys still going invisible. But not a problem, there's only a couple at a time. Anyone out there who thinks I'm foreshadowing something, you are correct. Dogs, dogs, please.
Dog souls!
Dog souls! I am getting dog souls. Ah, oh, good, a golden coin. That will come in handy next time I find a mimic, hopefully. Hopefully. I just want a mimic head. That's all I want. So you notice all these things down here? I hate this place. Not the Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. I hate this room specifically.
And why is that?
Because there's about 30 enemies in it that all go invisible and deal decent amounts of damage and like to sneak up on you. And like they crawl along the ground too, so you can't even just swing at like chest height. You have to swing at the ground. Yeah, John, we've been through this. I don't hate this area. I just hate everything in the area. It's fine. And for some reason, you can't understand that. Hello, I see you here. No, I really like the area, because I love how it looks. I just love, like, the, like, I want to say, like, Gothic architecture, but it's much more, like, beautiful. I love the, like, color scheme of this area. And then we dodge, because that guy falls. Doop boop boop doo doo. Going up ladder. Doop boop boop doop doo. That was my ladder song. Please subscribe for more songs. I hate when they disappear, because I don't know where they're at anymore. And I like keeping track of my enemies. And it's weird because like they have visible eyes, but then occasionally those eyes will disappear. And then you don't know where they're at. I've never used that spear before. I'm actually curious one day. There's a lot of weapons in these games I have never used. Nor will I probably ever use them. Also, don't unsubscribe just because I have the best songs. So Tim, on the bright side, people might not show up for your streams, but at least they don't cause people to unsubscribe. So
Did
there's
someone
that.
actually unsubscribe?
No, but Murray just threatened to because I sang a song. Well, by threatened to, I mean he emoted it, so... There was an rest of that sentence because I had like 4 different things I was thinking about saying, and then I said none of them. Thank you, floating health bar. You helped me figure out where that enemy was. Hello? What screamed? That guy screamed. Alerting all of the other ones to come fight me. Which is why suddenly everyone aggroed.
I scream.
Where are you,
You
asshole?
scream.
There you are.
We all scream. Life is terrifying. Welcome to Night Vale.
One of my favorite tropes is just the idea of like a creature that's just like, it's just like a normal creature, but it screams all the time. And that's it.
So, birds?
No, but think of it like, it's like a bird, you know, it's a type of bird. It's like, yeah, it's like a normal bird, except it always screams. Like always. Like literally 100% of the time. That's the only thing it does while it's flying around. Always screaming. But it's like the idea of a scientist just being like, I created an artificial intelligence. It just screams all the time. Why? And you're just sitting there trying to contemplate his life choices while you just hear screaming in the background.
I mean, think about it. What if birds aren't actually singing, but just screaming all the time because they're afraid of heights?
Then they got a really shitty set of wings. Also, terrifying hair monster things. And yes, I did say hair. They're
Terrifying hair monster things. Oh, good, you found the 80s.
Like, no, I found like Japanese horror is what I found.
And also, the stream's finally working, so I can see what's happening. Those things have too many legs.
Yes, they do. They terrify me. In a lot of ways. This is sort of the area of the game where all the monsters start becoming way more horrifying.
So this would be a bad time to tell you there's one of those on the wall behind you right now.
There's 2 of them behind me, technically, and like 17 in that tunnel.
No, I don't mean in
No,
the
it's fine,
game.
Tim,
On
don't
the
worry
in the
about it.
wall of
Tim,
the
if I
room
don't
behind
think
you.
about it, they don't spawn. Vampire the Masquerades. That's what VTM is. Damn it. Rose got it out right as I said it, but that means that they're gonna see it first. Because stream delay. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the shrine and level up once, and I think I can start the next section of Grey Rat's quest. And I think this is the time to do it, because I don't have patches around anymore to try to help out. Which is fine, because fuck patches.
Well, I shall not need.
Who needs the game to be balanced?
Not that kind of patches. Patches Unbreakable. He's a guy.
If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure.
I just want to see his face.
What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
So, we get to go send him to pillage
I am
the
Grey
Irithyll
Rat,
Valley.
the thief. Goodbye.
You know what? I'm actually going to spend my remaining souls
Oh, and
on some helpful shit.
Every day I'm tumbling.
I don't know how the song goes.
goodbye.
Alright. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Depression? Nope. Didn't think so. Alright. Is this the area I'm thinking leads to the area I'm thinking? Yes, I think so. God, trying to remember what leads to where is sort of a nightmare sometimes.
It's Dark Souls. Everything leads to death.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for there's one specific cliff that doesn't lead to death. Which,
I find that hard to believe.
well, depending on how good I am, we might get there this stream. I don't think so, though. I feel like I would have to, like, actually just not die from here on out to get there. And that means first trying several bosses. And although I have already done that, some of those bosses are very difficult. I'm looking at you, Pontiff Sullivan. Oh, good. I found...
But it's okay, Dom, because your swoles are so dank.
It's true. Also, good news. I found an item on the ground. It was 3 dung piles.
Good.
Dung piles in this game are an item you can throw that makes you and your enemy more toxic, which is the worst version of poison. So if you have high poison resist, and the person invading you does not have high poison resist, you throw your poo at them. You think like a Saiyan. Good, I did it. So, had I gone up the staircase before talking to Grey Rat, I would have procced the next part of a quest, which means that I would have found Grey Rat's ashes right between these 3. He would have died. Thankfully, we did not do that, and he got rescued by a good friend of ours. A good sleepy onion. I love that.
How many layers were there to this quest?
Way more than there should be.
Oh, excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegfried of Katerina, offer my deepest gratitude and a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Yeah, he gave us a spell.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup.
He makes Esther soup.
Stewing right now. Even we undead deserve.
He made you a soup?
Yep, he made us some soup. And
It's
some
an onion
soup.
soup.
To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties.
You can just barely see his eyes
Long
under his
may
helmet.
the sun shine.
Yay!
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep.
Yes, he is an undead. So am I. I mean, the fact that like I keep dying and coming back should sort of give that one away. But it's not just because I'm the main character. But we are undead who are tasked with bringing Lords of Cinder back to where they're supposed to be in order to get the first flame relinked. Alright,
Bring them
let's-
back whether they want to come or not, I believe is the plot.
Yes, because I don't really need them, I really just need their souls. I hate you. Alright, time to cross.
That's a lot of health you're losing.
Yeah, we are all unkindled, which I believe in this game is also a form of undead. I am the Ashen one. I believe other ones are as well. But it is essentially, we are made out of the ashes of dead creatures.
So I'm a bit weak on the lore in this game. Are there any regular living humans left?
Yes. I mean, like, Grey Rat the Thief and, like, a lot of, like, Andre and some of the people who you get to help you are all normal human beings. So, they're all supposed to come back and link the flame once more. And a lot of them just don't want to. Usually for the... Usually for the fact that they are having their own life and don't want to do something that they know will probably kill them. So, Yorm, who is one of the Lords of Cinder, one of the ones we will have to go find, has a friend. Or had a friend a long time ago. A friend who made a promise. That promise being that if Yorm ever refuses to fulfill his duty, then that friend would come and make him do it. That friend's name is Sigvard of Katarina. So, we might have an ally in the Yorm fight if we play our cards correctly. So, 3 chests. Which one do we open, Tim? Which one do we think isn't a mimic?
I'm gonna go with the one that isn't a mimic.
Good, all of them. None of them are mimics.
That just makes me suspicious.
Right?! This area makes me freak out because I'm just like, there are 3 chests in a row. One of them has to be a mimic, right? At least one? Also, we got a hammer of one of the characters from Dark Souls 1, and it is larger than my body. Ha!
I see nothing wrong with this.
So, in Dark Souls 1, there was a boss fight where you had to fight 2 guys at once, named Ornstein and Smo. Smo is the guy who had that hammer. He was often referred to as the Smo train, because once he started going, he did not stop for anything. Including your face. Your face did not stop him. And he generally ran you the fuck over. And everyone hated that fight.
Triggering the desolation of Smo. I can't be the only one who looked at that spelling and thought that.
I think you were, actually. Because I always called him Smog. God, please stop. Come on. I hate the things in this area. Specifically, like, I don't hate the full Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. I hate the one room with the tons of guys, and I hate this staircase. Those are the areas I hate.
But you know what you don't hate?
He did. Thank you, John.
Dark Souls!
Dark Souls! So yes, there's a lot of interesting quest lines in this game, and I honestly have not done enough of them. But, Sigvard's is one that I always do. I have not beaten this game without completing Sigvard's questline, because Sigvard is the Onion Bro, and he deserves it.
The Onion Bro.
Yeah. Oh, still sleeping.
Oh. So, well, the only thing to do...
So were you just gonna kite the hair spiders up to him?
Funnily enough, they left. So the problem solved itself.
Well. Hooray?
Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Let's go fire style. Let's do our hand signs and Naruto run at them.
I want to see this.
I want a Dark Souls game that's actually Naruto, and like it has all of the Naruto stuff in it. And that's like your running animation is just that. Honestly, I'd probably play that game more than I play Dark Souls. Like, I love Dark Souls, but how great would it be if you had a Dark Souls game except it was goofy and stupid?
I think then it would just be Battle Kid.
No, I don't think that was goofy or stupid. I think that was just the worst. John, would you describe would you describe Battle Kid as goofy and stupid, or the worst thing you've done in your life?
¿Por qué no los dos?
And here is the claw weapon for if you're ever playing a dex build. No, I'm sorry. It's not right here. It is... It's here, I just can't get it. Or at least I should have gotten it by now. There's a guy who, invades and fights you, an NPC invader, and for some reason he's not proccing. I don't know if he's part of like a quest line that I just usually accidentally do and didn't this time. So I'm gonna run around down here and see if he shows up. They're called the mannequin claws, or the monking, I believe. But they hurt, like a lot. They have bleed damage attached to them, I think. You can get normal claws later too. But the normal claws are my personal favorite because they have a pretty great, like, special attack. Ah, fair enough, John. Battle Kid can't be the worst thing he's ever done because one time he started a company and hired us idiots. Well played. I would tell you you're wrong, but you aren't. Hello, invisible things that shoot stuff at me.
I mean, just think about how much money he's paid us to do all that work.
Like, he's doubled my salary at least like 3 times. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of zeros.
Okay. All right. That hurt a little bit. I just watched that on the like stream a second time and
Did all 3 of them hit you at exactly the same time?
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Also, that's true. We have received paychecks from the company now. I should have framed that. On the bright
I
side,
still have mine somewhere.
I have unlocked a shortcut, so I don't have to do all that shit again. We've done some work. I've done like the first 5% of like 73 different projects. That's helpful, right?
All we have to do is hire a ghostwriter to do the rest.
And yes, I am too lazy for that elevator. God, I forgot the dogs are gonna be back. You know what, Tim, you're right. I should actually rephrase. It's not that dogs don't like fire, it's that dogs don't like being on fire. And that's where the weapon comes in use.
Okay, I can't argue with that one.
Because as soon as they catch on fire, they do like a stop, drop, and roll kind of thing. Because they're smart doggos.
No, I don't think they are, because if they were smart doggos, they wouldn't be in Dark Souls!
I'm a smart person. I'm in Dark Souls. There was more. Where did they go? Ah, trying to be invisible again. I hate you guys.
So how many of the invisible walls that you've run into do you think are just these guys that decided to chain hands and just be a dick?
Sadly none, and I can tell because the wall didn't take damage, it just disappeared. It's not wrong. I mean, aside for the smart person part. Alright. We have 9 minutes left in the stream. I'm going to set up a shortcut so that I can get to things a little faster. Let's see if I can first try Pontiff Sullivan.
Pontiff Sullivan?
Or Sullivan, I believe, is a more accurate pronunciation. I have 2 fists, he has 2 swords. So I don't think this will go well. And I think we said Swagatha works alone, so I can't even summon someone to help. God, get off of me, people. I hate you guys. I hate you so much.
Why are you fighting Nazgul?
Because Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Alright, well that guy disappeared and I don't know where he went. So I'm gonna open this door so that I'm stuck in an animation and he can't hurt me. Hey, it worked.
That actually works?
Yep. When you're stuck in like opening a door kind of animation, not just any animation.
So you can't just dance and take everything?
No, you cannot. Alright, so we fall down here, get our ring, and then TP back real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna go in without leveling. Rose, go fuck yourself. Alright. I probably won't even use my Demon Fist because I don't even know what his fire resist is. So we're just gonna run in. I'm just gonna see what happens.
His fire resist is Dark Souls!
But this is an unfortunate fight because I know that I will be partially outnumbered. Oh, I mean, it was funny, but damn it. Alright. First off, my god, this room just looks so boss fighty, and I love it. Alright, Pontiff. Ah, his swords are on fire now. Well, one's on fire, one's profane.
What are you talking about? This doesn't look like a boss fight at all.
He moves so fast! He's one of the guys that moves so fast that sometimes it unlocks you on. Alright, so far this is going well. That's weird.
I literally blinked and missed it.
What, him like moving?
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy scares me. Oh god, what is that? Okay. Alright, if I can get him to phase 2, I can heal. Oh god, he's going to phase 2. Oh, this is early. Oh, I didn't want this. Oh, he's doing this too already. Oh, please die. Please die. Oh, good, it died. Okay, so he summons a copy of himself. Please. Okay, okay. Oh, God, this again. Alright. So the problem with the copy of himself is they do the same attacks, but they split it up. Like, they time things. Ow. Oh, God. So it's cool because you know what attack he is about to do based on what attack the clone has just done. But they both hurt really hard. So it just means that you have a good while of... Oh, God. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh.
So I like how at the very beginning of the fight you were going, okay, please go to phase 2 so I can heal. Oh crap, he went to phase 2, I was not ready.
Well, it's like, it's not the in phase 2 I'm healing, it's while he goes to phase 2, he has to kneel on the ground and like pray, and that gives me enough time to heal. Why does he hurt that much? Alright, now it's for real.
For realsies this time?
Yeah. Last time I sort of let him sit around, or I sat around for a second to let him summon the clone, and I should have been in there hitting. So, second try, we will beat Pontiff Sullivan. Which will bring us to one of the interesting areas of the game afterwards. Or I suppose more accurately, it will bring us to the area of the game that brings us to the interesting area of the game. Because there's a very tiny section between the two. God. He's so intimidating because he just walks towards you and halfway there, his swords just catch on fire. And he doesn't do anything, they just start being on fire while he walks. Oh, I was trying before, I just made a bad decision. So let's have a talk about bad decisions. Rolling into your enemy's sword. Bad decision. Did you know that, Tim?
Do half the work for him.
It's less half the work and more the rest of the work because it was enough HP to kill me. Problem is, this guy also does not give you a lot of time to heal. You're pretty much always on the defensive with him. Did I forget to pick up my souls? If I forgot to pick up my souls, I lost a whole level worth of souls. Which seems like very little, but it's actually 23,000.
I don't think I saw you pick up your souls during that last fight.
Damn, I'm really upset. I'm actually surprised because that's usually like the first thing I do when I walk into an area is notice my souls. Although, to be fair, this area is not exactly... Oh, God, that's so intimidating every time. This area is distracting enough that like I might have just not noticed it. You are correct, I did not. I lost 23,000 souls. But that's how you know it's Dark Souls, when you don't have the stuff you need. Alright, I'm gonna be a little ballsy here and do this. Okay, good. Basically just, let's use items from our quick bar, except not our quick bar, our inventory. I wonder if he's immune to bleed. No!
That sounded like death.
Next time on Dark Souls, I do worse and worse with each try.
No, you lasted longer this time than you did the second time.
Oh, good. Thank you, Tim. Boy. That is a fight. On the bright side, I have poop. I wonder if the red pug pellet or the black pug pellet would be useful. But I have to use like both of them. Not really sure. Never done it before. I'm liking this level. Oh, you know what? I know what to do before I go. I'm gonna go reset
Level up?
slightly. Nah, like I have souls to level 10. I lost them, remember? But I'm gonna do something which is sort of like leveling, which is re-leveling with our friend Rosaria. Oh, I don't have a pale tongue on me. Why did I get rid of those?
A what?
A pale tongue. And will set myself back at this bonfire before I leave. That way I know what to do next time. Or at least I know where I'm at. I'm probably gonna do the Aldrich route before Yorm. Just because I feel like Aldrich is the harder fight, so I'd like to go at him lower leveled because it'd be fun. Because Yorm is a great story fight and a really boring mechanical fight. And that's a little sad, but also it's a fun fight story-wise. Anyways, thank you for joining us. I had some fun. We actually made decent progress considering deaths. Many death. And we will see you guys next time on the epic saga of Swagatha Fistie. The worst named character I've ever created. Bye.
Worst or best? Bye.
Worst.